Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? I hope you're doing great. So today I'm going to show you the sewing part of the skirt. The last tutorial was about the cutting. Remember that we are doing a full lined bandless skirt with an invisible zipper. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like, share, comment. Let's get to it. So I'll be using this zipper. I'll keep that aside until we need it. These are my patterns. We have the front and the back pattern, and we have the lining. The first thing I like to do is to iron my allowances. So looking at this, I have ironed the hem. I folded my 2-inch allowance. I have ironed it, so I have that in place. All right, and the zipper allowance. This is my 1-inch zipper allowance. I ironed it from the top to the bottom. Remember that the zipper allowance is not straight, so this crease will help me while I am sewing it. Now let's go into the sewing proper. On all the 6 pieces we have, the 2 pieces for the back, 1 piece for the front, and then the lining, taking the darts. The next thing is to sew the sides of the skirt, both on the lining and the main fabric. So I'm going to do the lining first. Remember this part that we marked? So this is my zipper area. So all these marks come in handy. I'll leave this place unsewn. Ensure that all your notches match while you're sewing. Sew with a 1-inch seam allowance, right side facing right side. Back stitch at the top and at the bottom. By the time I turn the lining to the right side, this is what I'll have. I'll do the same thing on the main fabric, sew the sides down. Then after that, I am going to open up all my seam allowances. Then we'll come back and do the rest. I have ironed the fabric. You see, I opened all the allowances for the main fabric and the lining. I'm going to fold the skirt from the bottom. Bring the hem together, ensure that they match, and then mark my slits. Now it depends on how high you want your slits to be. From the hem here, I'm going to mark 9 inches up. From here to here is going to be my slit. Okay, after doing that, I'll sew the lining with the main fabric. From the hem, put the right side of the lining facing right side of the fabric. So you have to open the zipper allowance, the one we ironed. Ensure that all those allowances match. We're going to sew from one end to the other with a 0.5-inch seam allowance. Okay, so this is the bottom of the skirt now. This is the new hem of my skirt. From this point forward, every sewing you make, ensure that you iron it, because after closing the skirt, there will be no means of ironing anymore. I am going to iron this way. Okay guys, so I have ironed the bottom. The next thing is to bring my skirt right side facing right side this way. Determine where the zipper will stop. You know, I've ironed the zipper allowance already, so I have this fold. I'm going to use a 1/2 inch to sew. Place the stopper on that point, and then I'll measure down. This is the other stopper of the zipper. It ends here, so I'm going to measure about 1.5 inches above where the stopper ends. I'll also mark it on the fabric. From this 1-inch mark, sew straight down to here. I'm going to fix the zipper now. Pin the zipper following the crease that I have. I have a tutorial on how to fix an invisible zipper, so please watch it if you do not understand what I'm doing. So guys, this is the skirt now. I have fixed the zipper. This place is still open. So let me give you a summary of what I'll do. I'll close the top part. I'll close one side from the top to the bottom. And then I'm going to close the other part from the top to where the zipper ended. And then from the bottom to where the slit is. So I'm going to leave this space, and it is from there that I'm going to turn my skirt from the wrong side to the right side. So whether we call it closed lining or whatever it is, there is always a space that you use to turn it inside out. So that gap, you can now unstitch it. So how will I do this? Right side, this is the right side, facing the right side of the fabric. I'll hold it this way. Okay, pin it, and then I'm going to turn my skirt. Using this pin to hold it has given me a clue of what I want. Sew it like this, 0.5 inch allowance. After doing that, I'm going to understitch the top part so that by the time I wear my skirt, the lining will not be showing from the inside. Then after that, I'm going to sew one zipper allowance to the other like this, from the top straight to the bottom. Then for the other part that is open, this part, I'm going to close from the hem up to where my slit started. It's a little bit complicated showing this on camera. I just hope you can grasp everything I'm showing you. I'm going to do the other side as well. Close it right from the top up to where the zipper ended. Leave this part unsewn. It is from here that I'm going to turn my skirt inside out. First, let me do all this sewing, and then I'm going to show you. I won't turn this until I'm back here. This is the opening I told you about. I reduced it to about 5 inches. Now I'm ready to turn my skirt. I'm going to turn from here. Okay, before you turn, trim the zipper here so that it won't be bulky by the time you turn your fabric. Now we are ready to turn. Turn in gently so that your allowance will not open up. This is the hem. I'll use a pin to poke it. There you go. The other side as well. So now to the top of the skirt, I'm going to poke the zipper out also. The top of the zipper. There you go. The other one. There you go. So the last thing I'm going to do is to iron. This is the skirt. This is a perfect finishing at the top. Perfect finishing. This is the hem. This is the front. Let's see the inside of the skirt. Even before ironing, can you see what it looks like? The hem, perfect. The lining is perfect. Everything is perfect. The essence of this is that knowing what step, the first step to take The next step to take so that you can achieve something as perfect as this is the issue, and that is what this tutorial has covered today. What I'm going to do here is just to unstitch the lining to the main fabric, okay? I'm going to do that off camera. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial. If it has been helpful, please let me know, share, like, comment, ask your questions, and please share my link with others. If you have not subscribed to my channel as well, please subscribe. Till we see again next time, please take care of yourself. Have a great day. Bye.